How do we support living passionately?
So the last question, how do we support living passionately? So, to sum up what I said in this question and answer session, how do you live passionately? Well, firstly, if you're living as a child, you'll live negative passion, which means you'll be angry, upset, you'll be displeased. So the child that is unconscious and unaware, if you're living as a child, subconscious, unaware, if you identified with the child if you haven't healed the inner child, if you haven't challenged the inner child, if you haven't been allowed and released the inner child, if you didn't practice releasing, you can forget about living as an adult and having an adult's life. So the good news is we have the potential, all of us, as physical grown-ups, to express as adults, empowered adults. And we then have the corresponding experience of an adult's life. As an adult, I can be joyful, I can be giving, and I can be supportive, and I can have other people in my life receive that caring and appreciate that caring, and I can have people who care for me, and I can receive that caring that they willingly and happily choose to give as an adult. And so they can be satisfying personal and professional relationships with people, and you can really live progress-orientated, prosperity-orientated, to be more of who you really are, expressing more of your potential, and experiencing more of what there is to experience in life. We can live demonstrating human excellence, which is really being more and more secure as an adult, being more and more self-full as an empowered adult, and more satisfied as that secure and self-full adult. If we go beyond being a beggar and we be a believer or a boss, that's an archetype for security. If we go beyond insecurity into security, if we go beyond neediness and vulnerability and threat into non-neediness, havingness, assurance and reassurance, we can experience ourselves as being more and more secure. The more and more secure we are, the less we are looking for relief, safety and excitement. The more secure we are, the more we are operating freely in life, not needing, not trying to get, not trying to control anything, not controlled by anything. We can choose to support good feeling, ease, joy, enjoyment, multidimensional experiencing of peace and so on and so forth. We can really enjoy ourselves and enjoy our lives when we are operating as adults, when we grow beyond the child. So the releasing is the first part of it. You've got to release, and then you've got to submit, and you've got to surrender the child. You've got to surrender these ideas that you have in the world of the child, maintaining not enough of love, repeating patterns of childhood. You see, you can't really progress in life if you're maintaining the child thinking, feeling, and the way you act and interact as a child, and also the patterns of childhood. If you were a child in a home that didn't have enough money, if you don't release, submit, and surrender, you probably never know what it means to be an empowered adult and having making a powerful contribution, or having a powerful business, or having lots of money in your life, because you're still in the child. So there has to be releasing, submission, and surrendering. There has to be letting go of neediness, experiencing okayness. There has to be a letting go of insecurity, experiencing security. There has to be an operating as an adult and a multidimensional being, feeling good feeling within us, and being inspired and enthused by alternate realities, alternate possibilities, alternate potentials, that inspiration, that appreciation of what else we can be, what else we can live, that we are really blessed creation, we really have opportunities. The time is coming and time is going. How are we choosing to experience and live? So, passion. How do we live passionately? It's basically through releasing. The child cannot apply itself. The child doesn't want to apply. The child is like, let me do nothing. I want to avoid things. The child is like procrastinating. The adult says, I feel secure, I feel okay, I feel assured and reassured. I want to apply myself in enjoying myself and enjoying my life. I'm prepared to participate in my joy and enjoyment. I'm prepared to take responsibility for my joy and my enjoyment. The adult is, I'm inspired and enthused by alternate potentials and possibilities. I'm passionate about living. So the way to support passionate living is really releasing, submitting, and surrendering. So thank you so much, Ferial, for all these questions and taking the time to study the material and represent the listening audience and ask me these questions. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.